This is Diving In. I'm Mallory Hauser with the Port of Seattle. I'm here with our Senior Environmental Program Manager, Kathleen Hurley. Welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Now we are on the waterfront in Centennial Park, right in the middle of Seattle. And can you tell me a little bit about what's special about this location?
Sure. We are along in Centennial Park, as you mentioned, near the Pier 86 grain terminal. And what many folks might not know is that we have a robust and thriving bull kelp bed just behind us along the waterfront that extends quite a ways south and north from this exact location.
Let's start with why bull kelp is important. Why do we care about kelp?
Kelp is a really foundational ecosystem or type of ecosystem in Puget Sound. The one that we're particularly interested here along the waterfront is called bull kelp. And you may notice it sometimes as just little bulbs that are floating on the surface. And actually they have a very long stem-like structure called the stipe that connects to the seafloor here. And these bull kelp here are what we call annuals. They die back every fall, and then they are sort of dormant for the winter, and about this time of year they'll start growing up from the surface, from the bottom I should say, and then ultimately they'll reach the surface.
Amazing. And what's unique about this place in particular is we have a Greenway space where it's open to the public. People can come, they can walk, they can bike, and you can learn about kelp. We have some new signs up that share different information. So tell me a little bit about the work that we talked about on these signs.
Sure, we have a couple of partnerships that were started a few years ago. We have one with the Seattle Aquarium and one with Puget Sound Restoration Fund to better understand why these bull kelp beds are thriving here, but maybe not so much in other parts of Puget Sound.
And can you give us any sort of sneak peek into what we've learned to date?
Yeah, we have learned actually this site here is one of the most diverse sites of all of our kelp sites. And then we also have a higher diversity of fish and other invertebrate organisms here versus some of our other sites near the Elliott Bay Marina or near Magnolia or further south near, say, the Coast Guard Station. So we're really learning what makes each of these sites unique through our research.
Partnerships are really important when it comes to this type of work. So tell us a little bit about what's unique about our partnership with the aquarium and the Restoration Fund.
Yeah, our partnerships with both the Seattle Aquarium and the Puget Sound Restoration Fund are fundamental for the port in terms of implementing this type of research and better understanding the natural resources that we have right at our doorstep. So we couldn't do this work without them. And we're so excited to have eyes on this kelp ecosystem here in our backyard and to better understand that in the context of kelp restoration and conservation throughout Puget Sound.
Do you have a kelp fun fact that we can walk away with today?
Sure. My kelp fun fact is that they are some of the fastest growing organisms in the sea and actually anywhere. And these kelp that we have here can grow somewhere between 4 to 10 inches per day.
I did not know that. That is very interesting. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This has been Diving In. Come down to Centennial Park, check out the signs, and see some kelp this summer.